Hi again, thanks for watching, and in this video we're going to talk about the decision tree that we have. And first and foremost, let's draw it out. And a decision tree would usually start with a question. So we first ask, do they have the same base? You don't need to start with this question, but I think it's easy to start with this because it's just a yes or no. So if it's a yes, it'll go here. If it's a no, it goes here. So if it's the same base, what will happen? What it means is that it'll look like this. Yes, okay, there will be two forms. Is it multiply? Does the question ask us to multiply the two bases? Or is it to divide? Okay, and if it's a multiply, we add the powers. And if it's divide, we subtract the powers. Now what if they don't have the same base? Now we'll ask the question next, which is, do they have the same power? So if it's, again, yes and no. So if you have the same power, if it's multiply, we just multiply. If it's divide, we just divide. Now what if they do not have the same power? Then we have what we call as the others, which is over here. Anything to power 0 is 1. If it's a negative power, we can flip the base and the power becomes positive. And if the power is a fraction, a to m over n, we can write it in terms of a root, like that. So I'm just going to illustrate this further. If it's same base, what it means is if it's am multiplied by an, we just add the powers. So just m plus n. If it's am divided by a to power n, we just subtract or minus the powers. If they do not have the same base, but they have the same power. Now if it's a yes, what it means is you have am times an. Since they have the same power, what we do is, this should be, they will not have the same base here. This is bm. So it's just ab and the powers goes outside. What if they have the same power? This is, let's say, am bm, same power. We just take a divided by b m. And these are the other rules that we talk about. So this is just one example how we can simplify the process by first asking ourselves, do they have the same base? And what formulas come in our mind is just these two formulas. And if they don't have the same base, then we ask, do they have the same power? Is it yes? Okay, if it's yes, is it multiply? We multiply the base and put the power outside. If it's divide, we divide the base and put the power outside. Now if they don't have the same base, they don't have the same power, it will be under others, and we have 3 rules to solve this, which is anything to power 0, negative powers, fraction powers. Okay, I hope this maybe helped to simplify the process of solving indices, and in the next video we'll talk more about how we can use this process and together with the table that we have earlier to solve more indices questions. Alright, see you in the next video.